we'll do the week ahead a bit early because I'm busy tomorrow. So I'm going to do, this is my Monday one on a Sunday. But anywho, it doesn't matter. Better early than late, hey? Because I've been a little bit all over the shop with my timings. But let's see what's going to happen for next week. Birthday week for me. But yeah, it's looking like things are sort of lightening up a little bit as for energy anyway. I feel like it's like lightened up. So hopefully it has for you. Some of you have had a couple of big tower things happen. So I've had some messages come in and some clients have booked in going, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck happened? As one of the American bachelorettes once said. So I will, endeavour to see if this is going to continue or whether we're going to have some new energies lighten up, or whether it's going to be a little bit more of this before it eases. But let's see. Let us see what's coming up for this week ahead. I'm going to use the TV tarot and I'm going to use the light seers. I was going to use another one and then they've just caught my eye. So there's a reason and a season. So what's coming up for the week of the 15th of July? And obviously if you see this and it resonates and it's not the 15th of July, it's just meant to be a message for you and you can take it. Timing's irrelevant really in these readings. It's just whatever the message is that you're meant to get. But I do feel like if it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. You know, if it doesn't fit, you don't push it. It's uncomfortable. Isn't that what they say? So, try and just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as they say in the biz. And, you know, if you feel like you get a bit of it and it's sort of like, that works, but that doesn't, you know, just take bits of it. Obviously, if you feel like you need your own clarity for something else, book in. We can look at whatever situation's coming up for you. But this is a general for whoever sees it. And sometimes this is all you need, you know, just a little check-in. Sometimes it's just not enough. Depends on what's going on for you. Mary's been waking me up at like 6 o'clock in the morning because she's got her little boyfriend here, Louis, the Dachshund, mini Dachshund. So she gets up early because she wants to see him. So I'm a bit tired, but you know, it is what it is. She's having fun and so is he, and that's the best thing to see. I just sit and watch them all day. They're so cute together. Eight of Swords. Some of you might be feeling a little bit trapped in a situation and wondering how you're going to get through. But it's almost like you're not as trapped as you feel like you are. And it's just a matter of you. I'm sort of feeling like I'm hearing that, put your big boy pants on. So it's almost like you've been in this situation for a while and it might be a bit of a time to like step up to the plate and do what you need to do, because it's almost like it's time to look at yourself in the mirror. Pack up your shit and go. Is sort of coming up as well. So it could be just that you have been putting up with this for a while in a way. So if it's something that you're sort of thinking, oh, this keeps happening to me, you know, poor me attitude. I feel like sometimes it's not poor you. It's like, well, you keep putting yourself in this situation. So get yourself out of it, really. It's like sometimes you've just got to rip the Band-Aid off and go, it's time for me to do what I need to do and change my own situation, you know. There's a saying that I always think of is that you're not a tree. You can always leave, you know. You're not rooted to the ground. You can pack up and leave. And I know it's hard sometimes and it might be expensive or it might be hard, but there is always a way to figure it out. And if you need to ask for help, do it. So what are the first, I'm going to do the bottom of this deck as well, which is the Three of Pentacles. So it could be that you need to ask for help. You need collaboration on this. My throat's just gone. So it could be, you need to speak up in this situation and just not try to do everything yourself. That could be the other thing. But the first two cards out of the deck are the King of Cups and the Moon card. So I feel like what you're fearing is going to happen isn't going to happen. It's almost like as soon as you do this, things will lighten up and be a lot easier, or there'll be some sort of like offer of emotional happiness that comes after it. It's almost like you're being blocked. Like you're sort of thinking that you've got to sort of put up with it or stick with it because it's what you've sort of laid out for yourself, or it's a destination or a person that you're meant to be with, a sort of decision you've decided. But sometimes it's like, it's okay to go, I was wrong, or I've made the wrong choice, and just change your thought. And then after that comes a new beginning. The Fool card, a new beginning. So this new beginning is like maybe not in the direction or the way you thought you'd be going, but it's better than that. It's going to be better than you thought. That's why I feel like the King of Cups is coming in. It's almost like someone's waiting in the wings to offer you something new, but they're not going to come in until you've freed yourself up. And this is all destiny. It's all sort of like the universe sending in messages going, just sort this shit out, move away from it or get away from it, and then we'll put in this new situation. It could even be that if you're waiting on your DM to contact you, or you haven't heard from them for ages, there could be something that you're not finishing off or clearing before that comes in. And if you're waiting for him or her to rescue you or whatever, they're not going to. You're going to have to clear your shit out before you have the contact come in. It's almost like energetically you have to clear the way. And it might be something that you've been putting off, because I've got the 9 of Wands there. It's almost like you're at the finish line. You've got to get to the finish line and clear the finish line, and then the new thing comes in, because then I've got the 2 of Cups, which is that partnership in life and love, the new beginning. And that could be an offer in work or an offer in love, but I do feel like there is something you have to finish or go, okay, I'm going to make an ending. Now, if it's not resonating for you, don't go, oh, what is it that I've got to finish, or what is it I've got to get rid of? It could be that there's someone else that's got to do that before they will contact you or come together or whatever. So they've got something they're going to finish off or move away from. But I feel like there's definitely an ending that's got to happen in a situation before it's going to come together. But it brings a lot of, as I said, I've got the Fool card there, which is the new beginning. And then I've got the Ace of Cups, which is this real self-love and feeling like it's a new beginning in love itself. And then there's that rush of communication that comes in with it. So that's the Knight of Wands there. But it's a communication of like passion and excitement. So it's like starting up something that is like a flirtation, or it almost feels like it's like a new project, or if it's a new project or a new person, either or, it's a passionate thing that you really want to sink your teeth into. And it gives you a new perspective on things. It's almost like you will look at the other situation that you were hanging on to, thinking that was the be all and end all. And you'll almost be like, God, why did I stick with it for so long? Why did I bother with that? Like, I thought that was the be all and end all, and now I've realized it could be what I've been waiting for, you know? Because I've got the 6 of Swords here, and it's like you've moved to calmer waters. You've realised that the grass is greener over here, you know. There's something better for you. And the universe had this in a plan all along, because I've got the Lovers and the 8 of Wands, which is like a new beginning in love as well. A feeling like this person that you're meant to be with will come in and be sort of like a support system for you. But as I said, it feels like it's not going to happen until you have cleared away any sort of energy. And it could even be a feeling or something. If you're just constantly thinking, I'm not going to get what I want, or I'm not, you know, maybe I'm not meant to get that job, or maybe I'm not meant to be working there, or maybe I'm not meant to have that money, or maybe I should just stay in this place or this house, or even though I don't like it, I'll just live here for a bit and then I'll move. Or it could be just energetically you're not getting off your ass and doing what you should be doing. And the universe is sort of thinking, well, if you're not willing to push yourself, then we're not either. But when you push yourself forward and start making plans, and all it might be is just applying for things, applying for houses, applying for jobs, and going, okay, I'm going to make a move in some direction, that the universe goes, okay, we're ready, you're ready to do it, so are we. Because I feel like it's like you've had the rest and the time off to sort of recharge your mind and decide what you want. And then the universe is going to go, okay, well, if you're ready now, so are we. And they're going to send in this offer of emotional happiness. You may have been feeling a bit melancholy and a bit sort of, but now you're going to feel a little bit better. I've got 1010, as I said that too. So I felt like that was sort of like you might have been feeling like there was endings going on, but you couldn't put your finger on it. Now it feels like it's making sense as to why that feeling came up. It's almost like June was the end of the year and July is the beginning of the year. And maybe mid-July is going to be when it kicks into gear. I've got the Ace of Swords here, which is sort of like, oh, sorry, so I saw that as the Ace of Swords because I've got the sword there, but it's actually the Magician. So it's going to be like manifestations that you've been thinking about maybe start kicking off. Now, these could be things you manifested last year or a year ago, but they're finally starting to happen. And it could be like, God, that took ages to happen, but everything happens when it's meant to. And I feel like that's going to make sense too. It's almost like it shouldn't have happened when you thought it was meant to happen, you know, because if it had happened then and you were still stuck in that situation, it almost would have taken you off on the wrong path. So this is taking you a little bit longer to manifest because you needed to clear out the energy, you know. It's like if you don't clear out your house, you can't fit the new furniture in, you know. So I've got the Page of Pentacles here, which is like sort of saying there's a solid offer coming in, and it could be money, job, person, whatever. But I feel like whoever's coming in is sort of like starting afresh, or it's starting afresh in a new way, because it feels like it's something solid that is going to sort of set you on your path. And then I've got the Knight of Wands, which is that feeling we had before of no, he's the Page of Wands, sorry, because I had the Knight there. So I've got the Page and the Knight. So that you've got the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So it feels like there's two sort of new beginnings in passion and in money. So it's sort of like you'll have a passion for this new project or thing you're going to be starting. I just want to get one more card just to see what the vibe is on what you should be doing now, other than clearing out everything. Yeah. So it's basically saying it's your time to really level up. Level up on whatever you feel like you should be doing. What should you be concentrating on that's going to make you feel like it's your time to sort of like focus on your thing? Spirituality, whatever it is, or is it work, or is it love? But whatever's going to make you feel emotionally happy, because once you do that, in comes the love offer as well. I feel like this love offer is going to come in simultaneously with you doing what it is you need to do, because Judgment Day is coming. There's sort of some sort of like union coming for you, but I feel like it's a balance. The universe is going to balance out in some way, and there's going to be some sort of like fairness that's going to happen with this. So it's almost like once you have something, it might be something shit. It might be that you break up with someone, or that you lose a job, or you change jobs, or you just go, I can't put up with this boss anymore, he's a dickhead, or I need to move house because I'm sick of living there, or something that seems unfair in a way, but it will be balanced out in some way that will feel like you'll get something much better from it. So if you thought that your DM was your DM and you're like, I've just realised that I've wasted my time, well, not wasted because everything's a lesson, but wasted energy on someone that isn't the right person, the person that comes in straight away after it is going to be so much better, and you're going to go, okay, I've realised now that all the lessons and sort of spiritual stuff you practiced while that was going on, and the healing that you did, will be worth it, because this new relationship that comes in, you'll be ready for. So I don't feel like it's sort of like any of it's going to be a waste of time, but I feel like whatever you've healed and you've got to let go of will be worth the energy you put in. And I feel like the person that's coming in, if they are your divine counterpart that's coming in to contact you and go, I've let go of someone that I realised I've been putting a lot of time and energy into, that's been a waste of my time or whatever, you'll be going, okay. And I got 144 as I said that. So there could be unions coming in that are going to be people talking about lessons that they've learned and things like that, and you're going to be going, okay, I'm ready for this. Like, it just feels like there's going to be a lot of big changes happening because of endings. It was a roundabout way of saying things, but yeah, still big changes happening. If it resonates for you, as I said, take it. If not, it doesn't. Whatever, it's not for you. But yeah, there will be. And if it does and things happen, let me know, because I'm interested. Okay.